The year is 1914. A young woman by the name of Kotsui is getting married for the second time to the same man, a standard practice for picture brides like herself. Her husband, Kakusaburo, had just finished testifying in their Board of Special Inquiry about where he lived, 107th and Eads Avenue in Oakland, what his occupation was, he was a florist and ran a flower nursery, and who Kotsui was, his wife. After their second marriage on the island, Kotsui and Kakusaburo went home, where they lived for the next 28 years. In that time, they had 4 children, Hiroshi, Takashi, Junichi, and Toyosaburo, better known as Fred Korematsu. According to Fred, Kotsui and Kakusaburo raised the boys just like any other American family. They helped out in the family's flower nursery, and they went to American public schools. Fred was on the Castlemont swim and tennis teams. When the family was told they must leave their home in 1942, Fred thought it was unfair. He was an American, and he wanted to serve his country, but he was denied due to his race. And now he was being told to leave his home? It wasn't right. He refused to leave and was arrested. He fought his arrest in court, and his case eventually made its way to the Supreme Court, where ultimately Fred lost, and he was sent to Topaz along with the rest of his family. Decades later, in 1983, Fred would have his conviction overturned. During his testimony, he said, "If anyone should do any pardoning, I should be the one pardoning the government for what they did to the Japanese American people." Fred would live the rest of his life fighting against racial profiling and imprisonment of whole ethnic and religious groups. In 2004, a year before his death, he said, "No one should ever be locked away simply because they share the same race, ethnicity, or religion as a spy or terrorist. If that principle was not learned from the internment of Japanese Americans, then these are very dangerous times for our democracy." January 30th is recognized as Korematsu Day, and February 19th is a day of remembrance. Take some time after this video to reflect on the lives of the Korematsu family, and how it might inform your own life.